Rewind time. Rewind time. Rewind time.
I didn't see exactly where that one was. Okay, so I just have to get to the star. Easy, right? I re-grabbed too much. I'm doing something wrong there, and I'm not quite sure what it is. Hey there, Blue. Good to see you. I wonder if that's enough. Hello, Moon. Like that. What? Okay, I was about to be really mad.
It's me, Dupu, of Who's Dupu fame.
It is rubber, yes. Okay. So I think my chat is working. I can't tell with 100% certainty, but I think it is. It's so frustrating, especially for it to happen twice in a row. Just a moment while I'm trying to get this working. I hadn't expected this to be a problem. Hey, there we go. Oh, where are you going? Hello? Hello? Aha. Waiting for this to finish booting up. Kitty cat, I don't need you up here. No, I need you to get down. Alright, I have my chat where I can see it now, which is excellent. I just have to get one last thing, and there it is. Okay. Well, this has been magnificently fun. Well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and get started. Really, I need to turn on this heat, and I need to boil water. Well, the water actually needs to wait a little bit. Because I need to be looking at it when it's boiling. Hey, Timothy. Okay, so I have a bowl here. This bowl is for my chicken. I'm gonna throw all the spices in the bowl and mix it all up in there, which is gonna be some curry powder, some garam masala to go with that. I'm gonna do a little bit of extra paprika and cumin because I have those lying around. I'm also gonna want salt and pepper. And I'm measuring basically everything here with my heart. The recipe that I usually follows gives like a specific mix of spices to make your own curry powder, and I don't bother. I like buying an already prepared curry powder from the store because it's simple. Alright, spices are good and mixed up. We'll throw the chicken in there with it. I am so cheesed off about my computer crashing. Almost to the point where I want to try to do something about it. Almost, but not quite. Hey, Maps. The computer, so it does this thing where while I'm streaming, sometimes if I touch it, it will crash. Leaving behind no evidence about what it was that caused a crash to happen. Which makes it very hard to diagnose exactly what the problem is. Chiad, I don't need your help. It crashes in the weirdest possible way because I can't tell that it's crashed because all the sound that was happening keeps happening. But everything just freezes. And then I have to turn it off and boot it back up and restart everything. So the recipe that I use calls for either ghee or clarified butter, and I will be using neither. I will use vegetable oil and a little bit of butter to supplant that. Supplant? That's the wrong word. Oil and butter is what I use. That was the sound of some really quick hand washing, by the way. And, I can just use this. We're gonna go ahead and crowd this pan. It's actually like just the right size for the amount of chicken that I'm cooking. So it's really not that crowded. And we're gonna go ahead and turn on the water. That's gonna be for the rice. Which I'll go ahead and measure out right now. Oops. Yeah, it looks good. Here's my lid for later. Oop. One of these onions is not very good looking. In fact, they both have spots on them that don't look great. It's like they were dropped on something. I'm just gonna go ahead and slice off that bit there because that looks kind of bad. A very green yellow onion. Ha, Ryan. I was considering trying to make naan. I've done it before. I wasn't like the most. I mean, it turned out just fine. I burnt it maybe a little bit. No, I don't rinse my rice. It's enriched rice. Rinsing it would get rid of the stuff they enriched it with. It's white rice. They've already polished off all the stuff that you don't want. Hey, Mr. Lopez. Doing a fairly rough chop on these onions. Hi. My water's steaming, but it's not boiling. I just sharpened this knife, so it's absolutely tearing through these onions. Oh, it's going pretty well. Okay, so this bowl that I had the chicken in, I'm gonna go ahead and wash it real quick. Because I'm gonna need to have somewhere to put the chicken after I've taken it out of the pan. What am I making? It is chicken tikka masala. It's one of my kind of go-to recipes. Most of the stuff that goes in it, except for the chicken and the onions, you can get versions of. I mean, okay. So like it's, I think like 6 ingredients or something like that, and 3 of them I can get out of a can. And it's to the point where the canned version is not like a worse version of the ingredient, it's just how it comes. You've never made it before, I'd recommend it. It's easy, actually. So all I'm really doing is browning this, kind of toasting the spices that are on the outside of the chicken. It's not going to be fully cooked through, but that's okay because after I take this off of the heat, I'm going to cut it up, and then we're eventually going to return it back to the curry to cook through. That reminds me, I need one more thing. Which is a cup of chicken broth. You're scared you're gonna be undercooking chicken? Yeah, I mean, I have a meat thermometer that I would use if I was scared about stuff. For this recipe, honestly, it turns out better the longer you simmer the chicken in the curry, to the point where you know for sure it's definitely like 1000% done. And that's one of the benefits of cooking with chicken thighs, is that it's really extremely hard to overcook them. Hey Jock, thank you very much for the gifts. I mean, thermometer's a thermometer. And Teresa, thank you very much for the goat gift. And for the heart me, and Linda for the heart me. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I actually can't see what all Jacques sent, but thank you so much. Spices are good. I need to open my cans now. So, I should start using a different kind of tomato product, because I'm using crushed tomatoes, and the only way I can find them is in these enormous cans, and it's way too much crushed tomato for me. So I'm probably going to use like maybe half or even a third of that can. Excuse me. Hey, penguin. Ah, tomato paste. Oh, that smells incredible. Didn't take much. I know, bud. So this has kind of become one of my go-to recipes. Like, because it's relatively easy to put together. I can keep all the stuff on hand, and it's good. It's really good. What I'm making this is Tikka Masala. I'm also going to need one more thing, which is some heavy cream. I would normally use coconut milk, but I forgot to get the coconut milk, so cream it is. So this is a cup of chicken broth and a cup of cream together. Smell-o-vision, yeah. Let's get this chicken out of here. I'm gonna cut it up into more bite-sized pieces in just a minute. We don't want all that fat to stay behind in the pan. We're gonna cook our onions in it. That chicken I'm gonna cut up, but it does need to cool down before I can touch it with my dainty little fingies. I'm gonna need some garlic. And something else that I have as a powdered spice that I probably should be using fresh, which is ginger. We'll use just a little bit of that too. Let's see. Gochujang? Yeah. I've had gochujang before. You were incredibly close. You threw an extra E at the end. I spent a lot of time watching cooking stuff. Let me get my drink from the other room. The one I nearly picked up and threw earlier because I was so frustrated. We'll put some of this stuff away. I'm actually going to leave the garam masala out because I'm probably going to add just a little bit of it to the end. My spice drawer is a mess right now. Also, maybe I should look into organizing my spices in something that's not a drawer. Alright, these onions are getting color on them, which is not exactly what I was going for, but it's fine. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit, actually. And I'm going to add some of my tomato paste. I have a natural tendency to want to try to use the entire can of tomato paste, and that's just too much. Now is the right time for me to be adding garlic also. And some ginger. Now the tomato paste is supposed to add a little bit to the fond that we've scraped off with the onions. And we're going to deglaze that with the crushed tomatoes here in just a little bit. Spice drawer, spice rack, same thing. Yeah, like... The main problem that I have... Ooh, that's hot. That is actually very hot still. The main problem that I have is everything just kind of is able to just float around wherever. Oh, I want to try this so bad. These little bits here. I'll hold off. Okay. Now the idea is to get these into kind of bite-sized pieces. Oh, these are actually already looking pretty well cooked. Excuse me. I'm a mean cook. Usually only when I'm in a bad mood. Ooh, that's hot. Let's wait for just a second before doing any more of that. Alright. I like the color that I've got on the onions and the tomato paste. We're going to use our crushed tomatoes here. Get some liquid in the pan. That'll get it to deglaze the flavor from the bottom that's stuck on there. We're gonna cook that down some. Cooking stream, that's right, Rube. Hi, Rube. Yeah, there's some of this chicken that's not fully cooked through, which is fine. Like I said, this is going to be cooking in the sauce, so it's not intended to all be fully cooked right now.
Getting a degree is important to me because I feel like I'm setting myself up for future success. The more I can learn and grow as a person and an athlete, the
Hey,
better
ads!
and more well-rounded I'll be in whatever field I go into next. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Very loud ads, in fact. Okay. It was at least a quick one. Nobody pay attention to those ads. It's only the ones that I get paid off of that you're supposed to pay attention to. You hear that, advertisers? You're not going to buy anything they're selling? Perfect. I'm thinking about putting a little bit more tomato in there, because I've got this whole big can. Just a little more. I can find something else to do with that crushed tomato. Okay, so the rice is actually almost done. Get this all nice and stirred up. And we're just going to throw the chicken right in there. Well, first, the chicken juices. Some delicious, delicious looking juices. Now, I usually have a problem when I make this where it just barely doesn't fit in the pan, but I think I'm good this time. Alright, timer's going off, which means the rice should be done. The chicken still needs to cook. Oops. Oh well. Careful, buddy, it's hot. Spike is gonna get this rice. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, that is hot. He's not getting it right now because it's hot. Yeah, he was, I guess, just waiting for me to drop something. Where'd I put my... Haha. I need to cover this. I don't have a lid that exactly fits this pan, but I've got one that's too big, and that'll work. Mac. I see what you did there. I'm good with this bowl. The rest of that rice is under the burner. Here, Spike, come get your rice. Come get your rice. Thank you, buddy. You're a good boy. That does smell really good. I need to make some more tea. I keep some sweet tea on hand at all times, so I have something to drink. Yo, Wyla, thank you. I'm basically done. The problem now is that the next part of the process is let it simmer for like 15 minutes. So there's not really a whole lot else I'm doing here other than giving it a quick stir every now and then. I do also want to taste this, but not right now. I'm gonna have to adjust for seasoning. I drink some alcohol, but it's, you know, not very common.
It's time.
No! Don't listen to the ads!
Your time.
Mute! Oh, well. The video we were listening to is over. No, I can't put on copyrighted music. How many cups of sugar per gallon? I make a half gallon at a time and I use 2/3 of a cup. Twitch and YouTube would both have a fit if I tried to play copyrighted music. Rice is looking good. Did I already put... Oh, I already put the other things away. Okay. Two cups per gallon. Yeah, that's... That would be very sweet. Spiky Spike.
Alexa, play Taylor Swift.
What do you mean you see spike and feet? I know my cropping. Rip Chance's insulin. Ooh, that's actually bubbling a little bit more aggressively than I expected. It was threatening to splash me. is a very powerful orange color. I mean, this is not like a huge mess that I've made either. Like the bowl that I used for the chicken was probably the only extra thing. But it was, you know, cutting board, one pan, one knife. One of the reasons why I like this recipe so much, it's not like a gigantic mess. Alright, my kettle's boiling. I bought curry seasoning for it. The reason that I do that is because this is practically the only thing I would ever use turmeric in. And I think turmeric is the only thing that I don't have for doing curry spices. I got what felt like a weird brand. Kind of just picked it up on a whim. But I've not bought the same brand more than once. Oh man. Huh. I've never done frisbee golf. Spike, why are you so angry today? I think part of the problem is he sees me not sitting at the computer and he's not able to sleep in his normal spot right next to me. So he's going to be naturally more active. Give this a quick taste. That's good. I'm gonna throw some more salt and pepper in it. I was very careful with the salt earlier. And I am gonna give it some more garam masala. Hey, little mango. couple dashes. Excuse me. Yes, I simmer the chicken with the sauce. I think that's good. I think it's good. Hey, Spree. Yeah, I'm cooking. The chicken has all of the spices on it. Like, some of them were left behind, or some of the flavor was left behind in the oil when I transferred it out to cook the onions. I definitely would say that it would be important to reintroduce the spices to the sauce. What am I making? It is Tikka Masala. It's just about done. So I can start thinking about plating now. Full recipe. Spike! You are too loud, bud. Shh. And I've definitely made more than I'm going to be able to eat here just now. This is going to be a leftovers type of thing. This is also, I think, something that is better the next day. What are you doing, bud? Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? Come here. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? There you go. Grilled cheese with tomato? I sure have. had a bacon, peanut butter, and ketchup sandwich? Somehow, I'm not surprised. That's not where that towel belongs. Alright, this is tough. Buddy! Everyone can hear you. Oh, well, I was gonna throw some parsley in here. It's fine. What I am going to do, though, is give this...
Spike, the neighbors have paid their existence tax. It's time to accept it.
Give it just a little bit of lemon juice. I would normally use lime juice, but I neglected to get limes. Maybe a little too much, but that's fine. We're gonna give it a quick bite. I have made a mistake because that is way too hot for me to even taste. Smells nice though. I guess while I'm waiting for that, I'll just go ahead and finish up the tea. Which is the other thing I need the lemon juice for. I would recommend it. I mean, it's not a hard recipe to make. Most of this has just been waiting. Sorry. I've been trying desperately not to cough in the microphone. I will send the recipe, actually. This is Chef John's Tikka Masala. Chef John of foodwishes.com with yes, some kind of curry. Yeah, so the recipe also would have called for cilantro. It was lime and cilantro, the two things that I didn't get. Let's change the camera here. It's me. We're back over here. You missed the cooking stream, Steph. Oh no. We are going to be doing another one relatively soon, which is going to be a going to be a HelloFresh cooking stream, because hashtag sponsored and all that. There's the recipe if you'd like it. Hi, GameCube. Congratulations on being first. Carmen, thank you very much for the let him cook gift. And Steph for that heartbeat. Okay, this has had more of a chance to cool down now. I did not get a picture for Discord.
Willow_wanders. Cheer 100 Master Chef Germduve.
If you missed this cooking stream, you can catch preparing his signature oops all berries later this week.
GameCube, are you implying that you're gonna eat cranberry sauce? This is not where I should be taking pictures, but it'll be fun. What if I got a picture with you in it, huh, bud? No, I think it just doesn't know how to say your name. Like it would be trying to say it phonetically. Excuse me.
Germduve needs a moment. That went down the wrong pipe. Speaking of pipes, stay tuned for Mario.
Yeah, I thought that was perfect. He was right there. You're a good boy. Do you remember the rice that you ate earlier? Hey, okay. Can you see the dish? Excuse me.
pretty tasty. Ranch or barbecue sauce? You wouldn't want either of those anywhere near this. This is Tikka Masala. Mmm. I am actually going to be making chili tomorrow, but that's not on camera. And with the chili, that's probably going to be the last time I'm cooking anything for like almost a week. Just because I've got a bunch of food that I'm going to have sitting in the freezer. Over here. Rice. You want a rice? Up. Good boy. This is more food than I think I would normally just sit here and eat on stream, but I'm hungry. I've got to be careful giving you food. I'm gonna pull back a stump. I'm good on enchiladas right now. Those are one of the things I've got in the freezer. Let's turn off this music. Yeah, it's convenient to use for something else. You're a good boy.
GQ and Germ Dude were given 5 minutes to raise a shopping cart through a grocery store and grab what they could. That grabbed enough food to make meals for a month. GQ cleaned out the cash registers.
Was that an option on Supermarket Sweep this whole time? Hey! You did! I just finished the cooking. I'm almost done with the eating part, too. All I've got left is like a couple bites. There's a picture in Discord. Yeah, that was a really fun game show. I don't think I ever totally understood all the rules of Supermarket Sweep. This is the chicken tikka masala, yes. Dog hair. Let me put this plate somewhere else so that Spike isn't going to be a menace about it. Okay. That was delicious. I'll go ahead and drop the recipe for that in Discord also. I didn't exactly follow the recipe. Oh, thank you, Mac. Mac already did. But it's